in a split moment, be ready for that almost millisecond of a shot. Welcome back to the 3 or 5 favorite people that actually watch these videos. I'm back with another one, and I'm back at a very familiar place, Smith Rock, of course. Now, you may recall, if you've seen my other videos from this place, that I've been trying to photograph a pair of eagles. They're a couple. I think they're parents now. I can actually see them right now. So I've been trying to photograph these guys for a little over a year. And well, I just got here and I see swifts flying all over the place, hummingbirds, and of course, these bald eagles. So I'm gonna set up my gear. I'm happy that I finally got here in time and I have the perfect view. You won't be able to see it with this camera, but hang tight. They're in one of those trees over there. And I'm gonna be shooting with the A7RV for photos and a new camera to these videos. My wife's Sony A7RV. So I've got 2 tripods, 2 cameras, 2 lenses. I'll show all that here in a bit, and I'll go about my thought process on how to photograph these beautiful creatures. I can see them clear as day. They're white head in the tree. All right, it's been about 10 to 20 minutes. I'd say about maybe 15 since I've set up, and no eagles yet. When I first got here, I'm pretty sure I saw them flying out and I saw the nest. Like, the nest was easy to find. I asked an AI about how long it takes for them to come back, and they said that they don't take too long to return, especially this time of year, if there's eggs in it, which there might be, but I know long ago, both the male and the female were here at the nest. So hopefully it's not too much longer. And you know, I mostly shoot landscapes. You know, I've waited hours and hours for the stars to come out and set up hours before. That way I can have the correct shot before it's dark. But for some reason, waiting for a creature to come back seems a little harder. I'm not sure. So this is something new for me, but you know, they do say patience is a virtue. Right now, what I'm doing in the meantime is just kind of keeping an eye out. There's a bunch of other birds here, like the black and white magpies. Those are pretty cool birds. Hummingbirds. I mean, ducks are cool, I guess. There's a rock over there. I'll show a picture of it that from a distance, I swear looks like an owl. I got super excited when I first saw it. I'm like, oh sweet, I'll get this photo of an owl. It was just a rock. So, whew, patience, patience. Okay, so if you look closely, the eagle is right there. I know, kind of hard to see, but she's right there, or he. Now, one thing, and obviously it's, you know, that one tree over there. Anyways, if you see over there, there's another ledge that you can walk. I don't know if I'll get a better view from over there, but it's making me think if I should switch sides. I think the idea is to definitely go to the other side. I've made that call. I have the time for it. It shouldn't take me too long. I just have to pack. And it's gonna really hurt if while I do that, she gets up and flies away, but whatever. All right, so that's the tree right there. And that's the view. Now, pop in a little closer so we can take a look at. Come on, look over here. Look over here. There you go. There she is. And I do think it's a female because it's a little smaller. The other one, which has not come back, is bigger. And I was able to find this spot basically before I was on that edge over there, and I ran. Sometimes I surprise myself, the things I'll run for. Look at that. Well, that was exciting. The other eagle came back, and I guess I was wrong The eagle that was in the nest, allegedly, supposedly, was the male, and the female just came back. And I was able to capture the female leaving, or sorry, the male leaving, and now it's the female in the nest. Yeah, it's difficult. You have to be ready because it's a whole bunch of nothing happening and then just a spike and then back to nothing. And it all happens so fast. So I was able to get some good photos, I hope. I captured some photos of the eagle coming back in and then landing on the nest. That was so cool. And then the other eagle flying off. That was a little blurry, but still cool. And now I wait. Yeah, this is so exciting for me. I love these little creatures. They're so cool. Yeah.
Here's a sequence of shots taken after the second eagle, which is the female, returned. So the eagle that was first seen in the nest, which is seen here, getting ready to take off, is the male. I learned this thanks to the YouTube channel of Smith Rock Eagles. So you should definitely go and subscribe to them. And they also told me that the female, her name is Skye, and the male seen taking off right here, his name is Hunter. And since the recording of this video, Skye and Hunter are now proud parents to a new eaglet. Stick around, you're gonna want to see the photos that I was able to get later on.
So even though I'm outside, like normally I shoot landscapes, and I've done a lot of landscape shots here, it's vastly different what I'm doing now, wildlife photography, to landscape photography, because with landscape it's like you find your shot, you set up, and then you wait for the conditions, and then once you see the conditions coming on, like for example if you're shooting the sunset, you can see the sky start to shift to orange, and then you have time to check your stuff. You know, if you need to change maybe your ISO or something, you have the time to do that. With wildlife, it's like I have to find the shot, set up, wait for a bunch of nothing to happen, and then in a split moment, be ready for that almost millisecond of a shot. Oh, so beautiful. What beautiful creatures. That is much better, but yeah, it's a learning curve. And now it's like, I have one eagle here, one eagle there, but not a whole lot happening. And it's like, do I just wait? Do I go off and explore? If it was landscapes, right? I could find my shot, kind of get an idea of what I'm gonna do, take a test shot, and then go off to do something else. Maybe look for a different shot in the meantime, and then come back and set up the shot that I originally had in mind. With this, it's like, almost painful. I have to wait and wait and wait and wait for that small moment in time. There must be a life lesson in that, right? There must be. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do now is put my video camera away for now. I'm gonna walk around back to where I was. Hopefully the eagle that's over there stays put, and I can get a photo of it standing on a branch. And maybe I can put this tripod away too, because this is not my favorite tripod. It's very wobbly. So yeah, let's get moving.
Packing up, huh?
Yeah, I'm packing up. I'm gonna take a photo of, where'd he go? He flew off. Where did you go?
He's clear out there towards the far left on the right. Now he's circling back.
Well, I've been here for about 5 hours now, like in total. And since the last time I recorded a clip, the other eagle has not come back. I was able to get to a better spot. For example, now I'm sitting, I've got my tripod much lower this time, so it's a little more comfortable, meaning I can probably last a little longer. And yeah, actually, let me show the shot real quick. Here it is. And this composition I think works a little more because I can show more of the tree. Look at all those really cool branches, and then all that big nest. And I can pop in to our little friend and look at him or her. I'm not sure if this is a female or a male, but I've been able to get plenty of pictures, and most of them are coming out really nice and sharp and in focus, like so. Let me pop out a little bit, and yeah, right there. So they're getting pretty good, I'd say. I just, you know, if we could have the other eagle coming in from the back and landing, I would really like to get, you know, a wingspan photo, especially with this composition. You can see the tree, the other eagle taking care of its eggs. Would be nice, but we shall see. So this is my first like serious attempt at photographing wildlife, birds. Before, it's just kind of like, as I'm doing landscape photography to kill time, I try and take photos of birds, but I don't put that much intent into it. This time I'm putting the same intent I would if I was doing an astrophotography photo. And those, like, you know, I've waited hours and hours and hours for those. I didn't bring any water, I didn't bring any snacks, just kind of here by myself. But I had a good breakfast, so I'll be fine. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is the other eagle came back with a fish. Very cool. The bad news is I missed the shot. I didn't even see him come in. But I'm getting a little video of it now. You can see one of the eagles there eating, and I'll just, you know, I'll show the clip in the video. But man, how cool. Even cooler of how you can see the carcass of the fish. So being patient paid off. I'm gonna keep waiting, see what else happens. I still have quite a bit of time to go. Well, I've learned a lot today, and if you're a landscape photographer primarily and then experimenting with wildlife like I am today, the best tip I can give is treat it like astrophotography, because I've been waiting here for like 5 hours now, and because of that I was able to get a number of some pretty cool shots, I think. And then by being able to change my focus from auto to manual focus quickly, by being able to punch in quickly, that helped a lot. I was able to get some pretty good clips. I didn't really get the shot that I wanted with the wingspan. I got something like that with one of the eagles coming into the nest, landing. That was pretty cool, but there's a bunch of like branches and stuff in the way, but you can see most of the eagle's body. So I'm gonna call that a win for now. I'm gonna wrap up. Here's the photos, and who knows, maybe I'll get some more birds on the way out of here.